Hi guys, today I experienced something which is really rare and I can't remember that I've experienced it before, at least not to this extent, and that's a rain shower without any clouds. I mean, it was not a strong rain shower, no pouring rain. It was more like a drizzle, but it lasted for about 15 minutes. And when I looked into the sky, there was almost nothing to see, almost really just blue sky. I mean, there were some really high thin clouds. As far as I remember, they are called cirrus clouds or something like that, and they are usually not producing any rain at all. When I checked this here or searched for that on Google, then they are saying that there must be, or like the assumption is that there must have been at least some clouds in some area. It doesn't have to be in your area, it could be also in a little bit remote location, and then strong winds are carrying the rain to your location. But I've checked everything to all the sites, and there was absolutely no real cloud visible apart from these very, very thin clouds which I've never seen producing any rain. And usually when there is really nice weather, mostly sun, I would say 90% sun, and you have just a couple of clouds and then they are producing some precipitation, then usually you can see that underneath of the clouds, and there was absolutely nothing like that in this situation. So for me that's definitely a little bit hard to believe that there were some clouds producing this rain. But I mean, technically or physically there is no other reason than clouds. I think there is no known instance from turning just a little bit of humidity into precipitation without showing any clouds or like fog or something like that. So maybe there was really something on top of us for a little bit and then it totally dissipated. And of course then the raindrops need up to a couple of minutes till they reach the ground, and so this could be the explanation for this thing. But yeah, I really can't remember that I've seen it to this extent. I mean, again, it was not really pouring rain, but you could really see the rain when you look to the side, especially to like a dark location, and you had the sun shining through it, or at least in the background it was easy to see also the raindrops on the ground or in the remaining puddles from the rain from the morning. Of course, it has been very humid the whole day. On one outside sensor it was showing I think 32 degrees Celsius, 75% humidity. The other one was showing I think 26 degrees, which was the one in the shade, and 95% humidity, quite a difference. But of course one thermometer is on the south side and one is on the north side of the hole, so that's the explanation of the difference. But yeah, this is definitely something which is helping and almost really needed high humidity. Otherwise, when the raindrops are forming on a very high altitude and you have like low humidity, they would dissolve totally and never reach the ground. So I think in this area where we live, Florida and other areas in the south, this can probably happen more likely, but sometimes you have similar situations also further north. So it would be really interesting to learn from you if you have ever experienced the same thing and in which location. Please write everything down into the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.